Welcome to One of a Kind Castle. I'm Karen, your fairy gatekeeper, here to grant your fitness. This could be the most important video you ever watch, so don't miss it. That is, if you're always being sabotaged by your fitness. Because there are invisible forces that not many people take notice of. And if you do, then you'll break through and have success, which is what One of a Kind Castle is all about. The mindset for fitness. So stay tuned and I'll give you 4 things to do to be more successful with your fitness. Go make yourself a cuppa and I promise I won't disappear. Tune in to the frequency of success. Energy. It is so important. Our energy. What you radiate out in energy is like a spell for your fitness. You will attract back. I need you to suspend any beliefs that you have, because if you really do listen to these 4 things, then you have much more chance of being successful. I've enjoyed it myself for many, many years. Walt Disney once said, those who do not believe in the magic will not experience it. And that is so true, because you're true to your own beliefs, aren't you? So if you act, think, and show up as the version of yourself that you want to be, then that will be attracted to you. So for example, before you do any kind of exercise or workout, close your eyes, take a deep breath to settle your nervous system, and then imagine what the strongest, fittest version of you, how she talks, how she walks, how she moves, how she does the workout. And then move from that version of her, and not one of self-doubt. Align with your inner magic. This means that we are in agreement with our beliefs, our values, and the inner truth of who we are. When you're in alignment with your movement and your nourishment, then this comes from a place of self-honour and not obligation. For example, if your soul craves calmness and grounding, then go for a walk, do some yoga or some stretching, move in a gentle way. But it's no good doing a high intensity workout if your deep soul desires the calmness and the grounding, because you're going against your own values. And it will feel icky and you will not keep it up. Going with your beliefs is like laying on a floaty thing on a river and going with the flow of the river, not trying to go against it. Protect your time with boundaries. Your time and energy are sacred if you really want to be fitter and healthier. And you must plug some of these leaks. I know if you're a mum, you have a lot of them, but you must save some of that precious time and energy for yourself. Without clear boundaries, it's like an unsealed one of Lurkalot's potion bottles. It'll just fizzle all over the place and you'll have nothing left. So guard your fitness time. If you want to get to that future fit version of you, that is there waiting. For example, I make it as a top priority in my planner, apart from one of the days a week, which is my rest day. Now, it's not exertive. I might go for a 3-mile run, or I might just cycle for half an hour on my bike. But all of those 6 days are doing some kind of movement, and I do Pilates and I do some stretching. I try to balance everything in my body because that's what I want. That is in alignment with the things that I want for me. I don't really want to get old and infirm and not be able to move about. So when you put this time in a planner and you make it absolutely non-negotiable, except for emergencies, then this will work for you. I don't know about you, but I like to tick things off. So when it's in my planner and I haven't done it yet, it drives me nuts. So block some time in your calendar, not necessarily for movement, but for meal prep and rest too. You choose. Do all 3. Recognize that energy, this invisible force of energy that you have inside you, you can create it. You have the embers, even if you've long forgotten how to care for yourself, how to make yourself a priority. The embers are there. Fan them with oxygen. Bring them up into a fire within your soul and make yourself important. We live in this world and then we die. So we might as well have a great time while we're here, even if it is to just feel better in yourself by being fitter and healthier. Recognize energy is your most potent strategy. Strategies matter, definitely, but without the right energy, they'll just fizzle out. Direct all your energy and focus in alignment with your own values, and you will have the most amazing results. With the right, powerful, consistent energy, strategies absolutely work like magic. Instead of searching for the right workout, do a workout. And when you do it, go to it with your full presence, your intention, and your heart, your full energy and focus into it. You don't have to do workouts. You get to do workouts. It's a simple shift, and that's when transformation can happen. Your mindset is your castle drawbridge. Without tending to the right energy and mindset, all the strategies in your kingdom will crumble. Skipping this work leads to self-sabotage, lack of self-trust, and low self-esteem. But when you honour and you wield the force of your energy, tuning in, aligning with it, and protecting it fiercely, fueling it daily, you can unlock unstoppable success. This is the key to ruling your fitness, not just for a beach holiday or an occasion, but for life. How freeing would that feel? Believe me, you do not need to try harder. You need to vibrate higher. And if you need more help with this mindset energy, then consider joining my membership of One of a Kind Castle. It's an amazing place where science is disguised as magical folk, dragons and knights and fairies and goblins and ogres. It is wonderful because it makes all this science much easier to understand, and you are the one who's going to learn to rule your own fitness. So you need to recognise all these things and defeat them. Buy the black keys. If you want to know if it's worth it, read the review on my website homepage. I will leave all the links in the description box. I cannot emphasize enough how this kind of work will absolutely transform your fitness. Fare thee well, good lady.